Hello, my name is Mumblebug and welcome to the Wobbly Garden. I just want to show you what's cracking. Yeah, so we've got some borage on the go. These are penstemons. A bit of basil. They are basil from a well-known supermarket chain that I bought as a kitchen herb. And the little pots that have like loads in, and then I separated them out and they're doing really well. So that, like, per plant cost me like less than 20p. Got a few plugs for marjoram, field scabious, toadflax, etc. What else have we got? Oh, parsley. This was another plant from the supermarket, so as you can tell, force grown, ready to chop off for whatever. Separated out, and it's growing really well. And it's got weeds. I need to pull the weeds out. A little volunteer. Hold on. There we go. There we go. A little cotton aster. Yay. Had a bit of trouble with the rain the other night. Absolutely mental storm. As you can tell, the pots are covered in compost because it rained that hard. It absolutely wrecked my seed tray here. So that is creeping time, and all of these here were filled, but the rain decided to wash them out and splash everybody. That's why they're now in this wonderful coal frame my brother made for me, because he is lovely. So what have we got? Right at the back we have yarrow, then we've got white alyssum, then zinnia, which needed transplanting because I got absolutely ruined, and then purple creeping thyme, like I said, calendula, which has double flowers, which I'm not happy about because I prefer single flowers, but these are the only ones I could find. Clematis, which that one is called Miss Bateman. Now I've potted these on instead of putting them in the garden, because when you buy clematis from, say, a supermarket, they tend to be a little more than seedlings, so it's best to pot them on rather than put them in the garden. I forget what the name is, but it's Helenium. No idea. We'll find out later. I'll call it something else. Call it Bob or something. 3 salvias. They're violet queens, I believe. Another clematis. Some London Pride, which is a saxifrage. That was eBay. And they're looking okay. They've been in post for about a week, so it's testament how strong these plants actually are. Otherwise, the rest of the garden's not doing too bad. The poor lupins are kind of going over now, but they're such a pretty colour. Peonies are just coming out, covered in ants. This is my, what's it called again? Verbena bonariensis. I can never pronounce the damn thing, but it's ridiculously tall. It's about 8 foot tall because it didn't die over winter. Another bit of the garden. Salvia of some description. Can't remember. I can't remember what these are, but they have lovely flowers, like flat, almost like carrot type flowers. They're ridiculously tall. I can't get over how tall this foxglove is. It's absolutely insane. Self-seeded completely. Rest of the garden, ignore the mess. And Veg Patch, which actually has more herbs than veg in it at the moment. Give you a quick walk up the garden. There's the cat. Say hello. Some white lavender, which I've taken cuttings from, and they should strike pretty soon. A little hellebore, volunteer fern, not sure what type, as is volunteer. A few, what are they called? I call them fire lilies, but they're not called cosmea, that's the word. More foxgloves. Rose, which is actually yellow, but it's not mine. So in the veg patch we have marrows, a single solitary runner bean. Those were supposed to be What were they supposed to be? Spring onions. I think I got sold chive seeds. Just saying. Red onions. These have come out wonderful this year. This year they're strawberries. But they were supermarket special and they've come up nuts. We have kale, which is going insane. I think I've got random carrot seeds in here. Loads of weeds. I need to do some weeding in here. Not sure what those are. No idea. Right, moving on. Through the chaos. This sage has gone nuts. It's absolutely covered in bees. Like, it's just insane. So many different types of bee. Looks like that's a bufftail. There's another one over here somewhere. But yeah, that's gone nuts. Oh, there we go. Not sure what you are. Common carder, I think. In this bed, we have a slight problem. So last year, this middle bed didn't exist. It was two separate beds. So I had that bed and I had that bed. So this bed didn't exist. So I took the edge off here and put it across to give myself some more space. But last year, that white box at the back, as you can see there, that had nasturtiums in it. And as we know, nasturtiums like to set a lot of seed. Now this is kind of my seed bed, kind of my chuck anything in here because it won't fit anywhere else bed. So I've got a lot of wildflower seeds in here. But I'm having serious trouble with nasturtiums actually being a weed. I'm pulling them up as fast as I can. But did you know nasturtiums will completely grow roots if you rip them up? They don't even need the seed. They will just grow roots. It's insane. So I'm going to throw them on the grass. But look, bees everywhere. So if nothing else, sage. It's just insane. Wish it would focus. There we are. Absolutely nuts. Oh, this was a supermarket special as well. This was a pack of pre-cut. So what would happen is you'd get, say, just this cut there in a packet. So took them out, treated them as cuttings, and voila, an insane amount of sage. Obviously, there's a really, really nice garden bumble floating around there, bless her. A nice little white-tailed bumblebee. The Californian Lilac has gone over, but again, that's just one particular foxglove, and it decided that the Californian Lilac wanted to be friends with it. I don't think the Californian Lilac quite agreed because it's struggling a little bit, but yeah. Of course, right. Blackcurrant, baby blackcurrant. Ridiculously huge poppy that just won't die. I want to move it, but every time I dig it up, the stuff I move dies, and for some reason this plant keeps going back. Raspberry. Not sure, I think it's a summer fruiting because I've actually got fruit coming, yeah. However, it could be an autumn one because I used to have an autumn one, so I can't remember. Huge amount of strawberries. I've got a lot of adopted pots at the moment. What have we got? This is the pound. This is the wonderful pound. We've got some water forget-me-not just coming into flower. It's going insane. That's not even like a marshy bit, it's just where it wanted to live. Mint, which has, I don't know, it's being weird. So this is the wild garden. So you can see plenty of buttercups. I can't remember exactly what they're called, but hey ho. We've got some ragwort, which will be absolutely stunning this year. It's huge. With the pond, we have tadpoles in there. Lots of different things. Water fleas, tadpoles, leeches, and God knows what else. Cause, water boatmen, whirligig beetles. Yeah. So it's a bit of a mix around the pond. We've got that flat plant there, which everything seems to enjoy. We've got a Pulmonium, which is really tall this year. Such a pretty flower. Bit of honesty. It's just gonna start silvering up really soon. And a tiny little rescue, what's it called? Japanese maple. It was really hard to remember all the names of these things. So yeah, that was a little pound rescue from a supermarket. If we come over here, alright, behind the wheelie barrow, we have a loggy kind of messy thing for things to live in. It's really nice. This golden, what's it called? Oh, I can never remember. Well, it's coming into flower and the bees love it anyway, so. We've got some comfrey, which again is absolutely humming with bees. This is a tayberry, which is fruiting up nicely. Look at the size of these fruits. They're insane. They're huge. They get bigger than that as well. They get really big, about the size of your thumb. And then behind all that, if I can lift it up, is a huge nettle patch. Neighbours don't like me very much, but the bees, the butterflies and all the creepy crawlies do. Got tayberry growing in the back there as well, I'm not sure if you can see. This stuff spreads like wildfire. This is just literally, all of this is just this year's growth, because you cut it straight back to ground after it's finished, and it's insane. Oh, got some flowers coming on the bush fuchsia. Ignore the state of this, it needs cutting really hard. I just haven't got around to it. The what's it called? Hawthorn has flowered, set seed, and that'll be great for the birds. This tree was a volunteer actually. It's a wild black cherry. It doesn't actually produce any edible fruits, but the birds and the bees absolutely love it. This is my woodlandy garden that's kind of getting there. It's only a this year job, so you have to have hostas, don't you? And yep, sacrificial lettuce, a very miniature geranium, more sacrificial lettuce. Yeah, I planted the season, I can't remember what they are. More geranium. This is Brookside, which is very beautiful. This is a what's it called? Fennel. That's a badger. And these get huge. They die right back in winter, right to the bottom. You don't even know where they are. You can run over with a lawnmower. They don't care, and they just grow. See, my mother's moving out, so she's giving me like loads of plants. So I've got this thing, and I don't know what it is. I've got this, which loves. Oh, what are you called again? Something with H. Can't remember. What's your name? No idea. Anyway, likes lots of water in it, that much. So hydro something or other. Hydrangea. Aha, there we go. We've got, these things are beautiful. I don't know why people don't let the weeds grow. These are called fox and cubs, and they are the most spectacular. They've all shut up because it's getting dark now, but they have bright red petals and an orange middle, and they'll just grow. They don't care. You can mow them. They don't care. Bees obviously adore them. Iris in there, which I finished flowering, a bit of natural grass for seeds and the like. This is Hydrangea paniculata, and I bought it because I liked it. Potatoes, they go so well in those baskety things. And then we're back here again. So there we go. That's the garden. Early June 2022. So thank you very much.